You got that yet? That's in that for you?
We are
This is
live.
Jeremy's. There, I don't have a whole lot of copies.
Okay, we'll go ahead and call a meeting to order. This is the Attica Board of Works and Safety for Tuesday, 7/7/26. With the clerk, please call roll.
Mr. Baylor?
Present.
Mr. Smart?
Present.
Mayor Grant?
Present.
Okay.
Has everybody had a chance to look at the minutes from the previous meeting? That would be 6/16.
Yes, and I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from previous meeting.
And I will second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Do we have any citizens petitions this evening? I see Brian Crafts here. Brian, would you like to talk
Is that what I'm
about?
doing, a citizen's
That'll
petition?
be fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you an update.
Okay,
So I've given you a couple copies of the engineer's report on 208 and 210 South Perry Street. He has identified 4 items on 208 and 1 item on 210 South Perry that he deems to be unsafe. We have made significant progress on those items. I had hoped to give you a full package, have it wrapped up in a nice tight bow with pictures. I ran out of time, didn't get that done, but most of these things have been addressed. They've tuck pointed all the brick on the front of the facade. They have secured all of the gutters and flashing on 210. They
great.
have, if you look on the engineer's report, item number 2 on 208 South Perry is wire brush and remove all loose deteriorated masonry materials from the windowsills and lintels along the front facade. He has finished that work. We have not, where's the rest of my list? I have not addressed issue 3 yet, just lack of time. Or issue 4.
Did you give me a copy of that, Brian?
No, I only brought a couple copies, Joanne.
Okay.
I apologize. I'll share with Andy.
I just need one for my.
Did I not email you one? I'll give you mine when I leave.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
You are welcome. 210, kind of, item number 1, that's the cantilevered brick and stone outcrop that I noticed wasn't, it's not even on the UBO. But we noticed it, I didn't like it, none of us liked it, and the engineer said, yes, cut it off, get it out of there. Well, the mason, when working the other day, kind of called an audible and didn't call me, and just went ahead and repaired all those joints. He said that it was so solid that it was gonna be problems getting it off there. So apparently he thinks it's very solid. Obviously, we're gonna have to have the engineer look at that, and then you guys can decide. The engineer did say, there's one just like this on the other side, you don't see it because it's part of the roof line down there. And it's basically part of the original building structure. We think that building used to be taller than it is now, and they just didn't remove that. I do wish the contractor had just called me or cut it off, but that's not, sometimes they do that on you. And he was convinced that it's solid as a rock, presents no danger, and he repaired all the joints on it. So we'll have the engineer take a look at that next visit and let you know.
Okay.
The fence we ordered was a 6-month contract. I assume we'll just leave that fence up for the next 6 months regardless. But that's up to you guys to decide too. If you want to remove sooner, we can. We're not there yet. We don't have everything on this list, but I assume by that August meeting, I'll have everything on the UBO.
I think we'd want to leave it up at least until we know that the building's safe and.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I did want to request, and maybe we need to do this in August. One of the items on the unit, on the UBO is regarding the panels by the front door. Do you know what I'm talking about? Those are, they're like they might be stone or masonite or something. They're a tile of some type. But behind that is a very solid stucco and mesh surface. It's very solid. And I was wondering if you could take a look at that. Maybe we could lift that off. Because if I put something up there, we're either gonna have to do it with mortar, or we're gonna put something up there that looks even worse than it does now. I don't see that it really presents a safety issue. It's a sightly issue, yes. But I'd kind of like you guys to look at that, maybe if the solution were easy and would look fine,
I think there was one spot there that looked like it was entry for farming.
that's on the side, and that we will cover. It's an action, that is a hole, so we'll get that covered. Yeah, I'm just talking about the two missing tile by the front door. I don't see it as a safety issue. If you take another look at that, let me know. Maybe we can just cross that off the list.
So on 208, you didn't feel like that crack was an issue going on the south side?
The
The one kind of
it is
run.
addressed.
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah, no.
So you don't feel like that's an issue?
Both the mason and the engineer told me that is of no immediate concern.
Okay.
That crack has probably been there for a very long time, and it isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Obviously, during a full restoration, we will address it.
Okay.
It will need to be
Is
addressed.
water going in there by any chance, or
I don't
through that
think-
crack?
there's Probably a certain amount of water intrusion.
Huh?
Not-
Believe it or not, on the inside of the crack is not visible.
Mm,
Wow.
I was shocked when he walked me through it.
Okay.
We went up there and there's no opening, gap, or anything like that that's in there on the inside. Anything that was water damage was basically roof associated with.
Andy
Okay.
Mason described that crack as anything short of an earthquake. If there's an earthquake, that crack may move. I
Okay.
think if we get a good earthquake in downtown Attica, we have to go.
Okay.
okay, well, thank you, Brian.
Yeah, thanks
Appreciate
for
it.
Thanks for
for
the
addressing
update.
it so quickly. Appreciate
Yeah, I want
it.
to get wrapped up.
Appreciate you.
So, then we'll go to the next step. Okay, I'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know.
Chad, we're on citizens petitions. Did you have anything
I'm just here.
just here? Okay, just
I'm
wanted,
just getting myself informed about everything.
wanted to give you an opportunity.
Thank you.
Department heads, Mr. Swank is the only department head present tonight.
I don't have anything unless you guys have questions for me.
No, I appreciate you guys getting out and picking up brush this week, and it sounds like you're making some progress on that amongst chasing water leaks and what have you caused by outside forces.
Yes.
Are you guys still hammering down on the unsafe building orders and the high weeds and stuff like that? Are you still writing a lot of tickets?
Yeah, actually, I think just Mallory, 3 of them for the
Okay.
next meeting, I believe.
Okay.
Your guys picked up the unsafe,
Yes.
I won't say unsafe, but the Ravine Park Boulevard
Lake property.
McGlade property was taken care of this week. It looks really super nice. I drove up by there. And thank you for getting that done. And I know that there's some others. Somebody sent me pictures of the one out on Sycamore Street again today, and
It was cleaned up.
you know, they made an effort, but it's you'll need to look at it. It's still not where it needs to be.
Is the Attica Cleaners property completely done?
It's gone.
Did it look
The
nice?
slab- The slab is still there, but
Okay.
the building is completely
Okay.
Great.
taken care of. and
Good.
gone.
There's a litany of those that are due at the August 4th meeting.
Yeah, yep.
That are gonna be coming up, so I won't cover those now, but there's several of them
She
coming
got a
up.
question.
Just real quick, the truck that picks up the debris and stuff, the trip loads, the back tail light is out. I noticed that because I was behind it tonight. I wanted to make sure that you did.
It's a once a week ordeal at the dump site. How we have to dump and where we have to dump out there on the backside of the Badlands.
So it knocks it out.
They originally we were supposed to have a spot where we dump exclusively. We had a gate. Anyways, that has fallen by the wayside, and the Badlanders, whoever dump at the same place. So half the time you go back in there and they'll have stuff that's underbrush. So as soon as you back up, you may hit a log that's this thing long.
Mhm.
Next thing you know, boom, flips up, breaks out the tail light. It's done a lot of damage. I put quite a bit of money in one backhoe not too long ago, but it's kind of the only option we have for replacing them.
I just want to let you know.
At some point, you just need to buy a brush incinerator and not be affiliated with that
Yeah.
entity out there for a dump site. It creates more havoc on our equipment than it's worth.
Do we have a chopper? We don't have a chopper anymore. We used to, I think. years ago, they had one. You got anything else, Eric?
I do not.
Try to move on here. We don't have any unsafe building orders tonight, so new business would be utility credits. I saw those there.
There's a
A lot of pools get
lot
filled.
of pools being filled.
Does anything look out of, anything that you, Eric, that you think should not get credit?
I've looked at all of them.
Well, Sandy Smart has one on there, which it
That's the only one you're gonna
probably
get.
shouldn't be approved.
They all look good, Eric?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, we approve.
A second.
Have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Payroll ledgers. And I've looked at those. I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
I'll make a motion, we approve.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
When you come back to this, I did make copies for everybody, but I also want to get an update on my software.
Okay, and remember, we don't want to mention the names.
I will. Didn't mean to interrupt your train of thought.
That's okay. Cecily,
Can you come back?
thank you.
Thank you.
Disconnects.
You had some big ones on there, I see. Some $600 ones, aren't you? Everything looked to be in order. I'll make a motion, we approve.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
And I'm sure that there'll be quite a few of them paid before Monday, but
There's no signature on those. Right?
no, no signature.
Yeah, hopefully 99% of those will be paid before we hit the shut-off date. Okay,
And we can have
Joanne has a couple of requests here.
for extensions. We had one individual who you have approved the last 2 months, you've granted extensions on the disconnect, and she's requesting another extension. She's on disconnect again. She did state that she just started a job, and she's asking to be granted until the Friday, the 17th, and she will pay her full disconnect bill. But she's requesting that the $75 fee be waived and that.
And she
not
did
be
come in and
disconnected.
make some payments, right?
She paid, yeah, she has made good on the last 2 extensions you've
Okay.
given her. She has followed through.
Okay.
But she said she just started a new job. She doesn't get paid until the 17th and wanted to request an extension from the 10th to the 17th on her disconnect bill.
I think she's been transparent. I think did what she said she was going to do. My opinion is I think we should extend it and waive the $75 fee. Anybody else have anything?
I agree.
Okay.
Have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and I have one other. Since Nancy retired, there's been a transition. We've been going through a transition, and as I have taken over her responsibilities, on a number of different occasions, I've reached out to our software support, which I have an update on software too. But I've reached out to our software support, and I've received information back differently from those conversations than maybe what things have been done previously. Anyway, I had a resident reach out. They moved within the last month and a half and finalized the account where they were living and established a new account. They had a deposit on the old account, and they paid another brand new deposit to set up new service at their new residence. They were told that the deposit on the old account could be transferred to cover the new balance on the new account. And that's not the way I think it was miscommunication. That's not the way our ordinance is set up. Our ordinance says that utility refunds have to be held for 45 days. Blah,
And
blah, blah,
then
blah.
you send them that check, then they got to pay for the brand new one.
Right.
Okay.
So they misunderstood, or maybe there was miscommunication with respect to that process. And now they have a bill due that they thought that the deposit that's not been refunded yet was going to cover. So I'm asking on their behalf for an extension, because it's gonna take them a little bit longer to get, the money to cover the current bill. So I was wondering if you would grant them an extension till the 17th, because their new bill,
Are they usually current with their bill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other comments?
Nope, I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
thank you very much.
Thank you. That's it?
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I wanted to say this publicly, that we are getting ready to transition to the new software that you guys approved over a year and a half ago. We go live on that on July 20th. We will start putting out information to the public regarding what the new bills are gonna look like, but they're no longer gonna be postcards. They're going to be bills like this, and they're gonna be in an envelope. I didn't want to put information out about the change in the format of the bills until they received the bills that were due July 20th, because some of our older residents may.
We won't create any confusion.
Right. So I'm telling you guys, we're going live, the bill format's going to be changing, and we are going to be putting that out publicly so that, all the residents are aware and are expecting it.
Okay. Are you got somebody training since Mrs. Roderick retired?
Yeah,
You guys-
at this point in time, we do.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be people that are gonna come in and say, well, I didn't get my water bill, because they're looking for that
They're looking
card.
for the
you know.
postcard.
Yeah. So you're gonna do it both for a while until they get used to it?
No.
No,
we'll not get-
Oh, you're not doing anything,
No,
just gonna send the
it's
new bill?
just- Yeah.
Okay.
We're completely switching software companies. And with that, with each software, they have proprietary bill printing
Sure,
and billing
sure.
that integrates with their software.
Okay.
So we don't have the option of doing both. Besides, it costs us like $1,100 a month to send out those
Oh, I bet,
cards.
yes.
So we definitely don't want to duplicate and send two bills.
Right.
So people are gonna get an envelope with it folded inside that envelope,
Okay.
and it's gonna look different, and they're gonna think, well, maybe I didn't get my water bill because I'm
Right.
expecting this card.
Right.
And hopefully they won't throw the one they get away in the envelope, but
Yeah.
we'll try to get some information pushed out, through social media and
Maybe-
on our push notifications. And
Yeah. And maybe show the new bill or
Yeah.
sample the new bill,
Yeah,
and
we'll
this is
have
what
a
you're
sample.
looking
Yeah,
for.
and we can do that. I've
Yeah.
got samples of it. so
Yeah,
we can do
perfect.
that.
That's the plan anyway. Okay, claims.
Everybody had a chance to look at claims?
Yes,
I did.
I'll make a motion, we approve.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any other business?
I don't have anything.
Okay. That being said, our next meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, July 21st at 5 p.m. And I'll accept a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, return to meeting.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye. Chad, you got a second?
Yeah, sure do.
That will be the day